Alright guys, you know what? My favorite project that I post on YouTube is actually ADHD Superpower because I learned so much from it still, after 25 years. And now I looked up ADHD spectrum. Welcome to episode 133. So, is ADHD on the spectrum? I didn't think so, but it says yes. ADHD can be considered, but it's not actually on DSM-5, like the autism spectrum. This means that symptoms of severity of ADHD can vary greatly from person to person, existing on a continuum rather than being a single fixed condition. It is not just about whether someone has ADHD or not, but rather about the degree to which they experience symptoms and how those symptoms impact their daily lives. Here are more detailed explanations. First, the spectrum of symptoms, the Inattentive Type, the Hyperactive-Impulsive Type, and the combined type. Second, severity levels. According to CHADDE, C-H-A-D-D-E, the DSM-5 requires a certain number of symptoms to be present to diagnose ADHD. Children require 6 or more symptoms to be present, and adolescents over age 70 requires at least 5 symptoms to be present. The number of symptoms present and how they affect a person's ability to function in their everyday situation determines whether ADHD is mild, moderate, or severe. But again, like I said, it's not the actual spectrum that's being published. It's just theoretical for now. Definitely a lot more research is needed to see if ADHD is on the spectrum, but a spectrum doesn't only include, light, severe, mild, and that's it. It has to be more than that. So anyways, I'm still going to explain this. Mild, people do not have many other symptoms above the required number of diagnoses. ADHD symptoms only cause minor difficulties in social, school, or work settings. Second, moderate. Symptoms of functional problems sit between mild and severe. What? Isn't that a definition of moderate? What the fuck? Severe. People have many additional symptoms beyond those necessary for an ADHD diagnosis. I'm sorry. Several symptoms are severe or cause significant problems in school, social, or work settings. Number 3, understanding the spectrum. There are varied presentations among different individuals, and that includes obviously the wide range of symptoms and level of severity, making each case unique for the individual. It is not a binary condition. It is not a simple case of having ADHD or not. It rather is about the degree to which symptoms are present and how that affects the individual. Impact on daily life, and neurodivergent. Next, importance of diagnosis and treatment. Most importantly, it's individualized approach. Talk to a doctor. Find yourself a psychiatrist or psychologist. Talk to them. Psychiatrist, obviously, is going to be able to do what most psychologists or therapists or psychotherapists do, in addition to treating you with medication, along with CBT. And this really, really is effective and has been effective for me for 25 years and ongoing. I see my psychiatrist who does not prescribe me my medication, rather my family doctor does for everything. I connect them. They know that I only see those 2 doctors, and I love my psychiatrist who agreed to be my psychotherapist after all the harms that it's done to me, which I'm not going to talk about here. Anyways, someday genetic analysis, not someday, it's already happening, may help predict who will be at a high risk of ADHD. But for now, a diagnosis still depends on how severe the symptoms are. In conclusion, ADHD is a spectrum disorder characterized, theoretically, by a range of symptoms and varying degree of severity. Understanding the spectrum is essential for accurate diagnosis, effective treatment, and ultimately for supporting individuals with ADHD, whether they are kids or adolescents or adults or even seniors, to thrive in this world and do their best. Make it a superpower. Thank you.